Now, first of all, I do want to let y'all know that for the next couple of episodes forward, and eventually, and I get it, but I'm not stopping for sure. No man, no woman is meant to be alone at all. Period. I'm not gonna come on here and try to cap or anything like that, saying that all men think this way.
Well, I have a question and a statement for you. First of all, sir, um, I forgot the statement, but my question is so you've never loved two women before at the same time?
No, not my whole entire life. No, I never cheated a day before my life.
I ain't asked you about cheating. I'm just saying, just in the dating phase.
Man, he, got-
Okay, I
he,
remember my statement now.
he's online. He got to say that. I
I
don't know, man.
remember my statement now. I'm gonna let him come. Let me let him live. I think I remember my statement. What was it? I forgot again. Damn it. Come
Sometimes the stuff that comes out of your head, it's not beneficial at all. You do realize that this whole scenario that you're mentioning about, you do realize that it is just about impossible. It's more like a unicorn fairy tale. Like say for example,
It's not
where
possible.
my no, like where my one daughter's telling me a fairy tale story that it sounds great. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it just doesn't exist. Many modern day women, they'll literally throw out their accolades and stuff as well. They'll throw out their accolades saying, I have this, I have that. What do you have? I done went to school. I done got a bachelor's degree. I done got a master's degree. I done got all these different things. What do you have? Oh, that's a 9 to 5 job? Child. I have to be like real strategic with my networking now. And I have to like really just sit down and just really just vet people.
And just for a record, this is what we would call baby mama drama.
Absolutely.
It's not just exclusive to one race or one particular group.
As y'all could clearly see.
Urban, tell me what was the win. Tell me because a win in these verses is different for everybody's win. What is your thing that you think that they got the win for?
Terrence Howard.
Bye. Come up in this line.
They shut it down with that. To be cycled through the system. They're not gonna have no type of guidance, no type of support. Then also in the worst case scenarios that they end up developing mental behaviors or mental disorders, which make the situation worse, and which in turn they end up becoming adults, and hence this is where we get people who are sociopaths, psychopaths, chronic narcissists, and all these different other behaviors as well. Y'all know the topic. The topic is talking about women being master manipulators, which this is true. Women are master manipulators. And you keep saying that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. But yet and still, you have not did it yet. Why? Why? What's the holdup? What is the holdup? Today, on this Monday, on this Motivational Monday, it's time for Urban to give you some tough love. It's time for Urban to tell you to stop procrastinating. They literally correct fake news because they know that negative behavior sells. It's all part of psychology. They know that through the psychology of it all, they know that you as the viewer, you're gonna the first thing that's gonna come into your mind right now is that, hold up, why are they beefing? And what you're gonna do, you're gonna immediately gonna start investigating. You're gonna tune in and find out what is the beef about. It's all part of psychology.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.
Mark. What's up with it? Salute, bro. Salute. Country Thug, salute. So y'all ain't gaming tonight, homie? Country Thug, y'all ain't gaming tonight? Doing your Call of Duty tonight? Yeah, I probably game immediately after my show tonight. Well, actually, I am going to game immediately after my show tonight because apparently Moneyboy Trade and called me out on Madden again. So I'm not a punk. So we're gonna run a game of Madden. Oh, you're on your way to Memphis? Yeah, be careful out there, bro. Yeah, be safe. And I don't mean in a bad way. I'm just saying, be safe on your driving. That's how I'm saying. If you're driving, be safe out there. If you're, traveling in other means, be careful. You know what I mean? A matter of fact, I'm supposed to be traveling tomorrow too. I'm going to Austin tomorrow to be at the Texas in what's that, Arkansas? Is Arkansas playing tomorrow? Texas, Arkansas? Yeah, I'm supposed to be out there tomorrow. So me and Mrs. and the kids were gonna travel out there to Austin tomorrow. So, Moneyboy Trey, if you're trying to game tonight, so should I game with you? But I may be able to run maybe about 1 or 2 matches with you. Then after that, I gotta get up early in the morning and do this drive to Austin. So that's that. Oh, you go out to the game? Oh yeah, that's what's up, bro. Salute. Yeah, salute on that. But yeah, everybody, happy Friday to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Happy Friday. We made it to another Friday, which means that we're headed to another weekend. I am so happy because, man, like always, my work week has been hectic, extremely busy. You know what I'm saying? It seems like whenever you get a raise from your job, that's when they work you even harder, and that's what they've been doing lately. They've been working your boy harder, like for real. So, yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, it's cool. I'm appreciative that I'm working and I got a one job to go to, so I could be able to support my family. And this job is also in my career path too. So it's a job that I actually enjoy doing. So appreciate that, Miss Layla. Hey, what's up? Salute to you. Oh, you changed your picture again, huh? I see. Okay, that's what's up. I feel you on that. And salute to everyone else who are tuning in and watching me tonight. Tonight is going to be another one of them triggering shows tonight that I want to talk to y'all about. I want to investigate about. Um, to be honest with y'all, this topic came about when I was talking to one of my close friends / brothers, right? They asked me a question about being a stepfather, right? Well, those of you who don't know, I am a stepfather. I actually do have a blended family. That's what it's known as, professionally. It's a blended family, so I do have a blended family. I mean, I'm a stepfather. So they was asking me about that. They was asking me, how does it feel to be a stepfather? How does it feel to be raising another man's children as well too? So I was giving them my perspective about it. That likewise, they was telling me that they really don't feel that it's a man's obligation to raise another man's child. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I think this is going to be pretty interesting for us to examine, investigate, and all that good old stuff. Because this is what's circulating right now in the YouTube streets right now, especially in the manosphere sectors and the red pill community as well too, where a lot of men are saying that you shouldn't be a stepfather. A matter of fact, you shouldn't take on the responsibility, or you're not obligated to be. You're not obligated to be another man's, child's father, pretty much. So we're gonna investigate this tonight, y'all. We're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna once again I'm gonna show you some videos that I saw on TikTok that was pretty interesting, y'all. I'm sure that with y'all in a few minutes. Then we're gonna investigate the issue that they're having with this. Then after we investigate that, I'm gonna give you my perspective about it. Then like always, we're gonna come up with some solutions to this to see is that statement true or not. All right. So without further ado, let's go and jump into this. All right. Let me go and pull this TikTok up for y'all real quick. Here we go. Let's go and jump to this, y'all. All right. So there are gonna be some TikToks that I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I'm gonna start with this one first. This one at the top first, and I'm gonna work my way down. All right. So let's go and hear what these men have to say about this topic. All right. And I want to hear y'all perspective as well too. Do men, do you believe that you're obligated to take care of another man's responsibility? Do you believe you're obligated to do that? Or once when you become involved with the woman? Do you feel obligated in that? Especially if you're not marrying that woman, do you feel obligated to take care of another man's children? Let me know in the chats, all right? So let's go and jump to this, y'all, because like I said, it's going to be pretty interesting. Let's go.
Men between the ages of 19 and 29 should not be getting with a woman that has children.
Okay.
Right? Because those are the years, like you are, that you're trying to build who you are as a human being, right?
Build my foundation.
You're trying to build your foundation.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be taking on someone else's foundation. Right? Before your own.
Yeah.
After the age of 29, you got to decide as a man, if you're looking for a woman in and around that age, she's probably going to have a child.
But the question is, do you think men really want that though?
Men generally do not want to take care of another man's child. Generally, they don't. I've done it myself. Like in my 10-year relationship that I was in, the woman that I was with she had a child from a previous. I raised her child as mine for 10 years while also having our own, right? So I understand what men's psychology is from actually doing it and then being outside it and looking in it and be like, you know what? Nah, that's a little bit weird. So I'm saying when it comes to men getting with women with children, I'd say the onus now relies on you after the age of like 30 to say, you know what? How often is it I'm going to find a woman past the age of 30 that ain't got no children?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you don't have to. Men can go for a younger version. They can go for a 25-year-old. Do you know what I'm saying? They can.
Not a lot of men can do that. Not a lot of men can do that.
Can do what?
Like,
go for younger women?
Go for younger women.
I think they can because women are attracted to older men.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah, younger women are attracted to older men.
100%.
All right, so here's the first claim tonight. Cole Black, salute. Now here's the first claim tonight. Okay, the first claim tonight is this. He was stating that he believed that men between the ages 18 to 29 shouldn't be taking on the responsibility of taking care of another woman children. All right. Or he should be obligated to do that. All right. And now the reason why he made this claim is because he's saying between that age range, that man should be pretty much out finding his purpose. He should be out being a man and finding his purpose. Maybe he should be out on, investigating his career path, wherever the case may be. But he said between that age range, age 18 to 29, they should not be fathering any type of children, let alone be a a stepfather. That's his first claim with that. All right, that's the first claim. El Cheapo, salute, welcome. Salute. But yeah, that's the first claim right there. All right. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think his claim is valid? That men between the ages of 18 to 29, that they shouldn't be going after, in other words, going after single mothers. Do you think this is a valid claim? Or do y'all agree with that, or do you disagree with that? And that's for everybody, men and women in the chat. Do y'all agree with that, or do y'all disagree with that? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. And we're going to go to the next video. Just like I say, I'm going to give y'all my perspective about this as well too, right? Now, this next video is a little bit lengthy, but I believe this content creator is going to make some very interesting, valid points. All right? So, let me see. Hey, y'all leave Cole Black alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Let him be free. Let him troll. As y'all see, I didn't block him or nothing like that. He's cool. All right, so let's investigate the next video. All right, George Chit Chat, what's up with it? Now this dude take a few seconds to start. I guess he done took on my playbook.
What's up? So this is the part of the relationship reality where I do reviews on the Facebook groups, the little videos, and all of that. I'm not a manosphere person per se. I'm definitely not a red pillar. I'm not a blue pillar. I don't do pills. I'm not really into blaming women for becoming pregnant because they are culpable in not providing or ensuring that they are on birth control. But if the man doesn't ejaculate in them, there is no problem. And so the problem comes in when you have women who don't require anything of the men that they are having sex with. If you are a woman in your 30s up to your 40s,
Salute,
you know, especially if you're having sex with a younger man, or any man, you don't have any children, you know, having unprotected sex can result in you becoming pregnant. And so what happens is you end up intentionally not taking birth control while allowing the man to ejaculate in you. And so basically it's a
I don't know about y'all, but how the way he's explaining it sounds more graphic than by him saying, you know what, that dude's gonna nut in you, and you know you're not using birth control, and he's going in raw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just sounds more graphic how the way he's explained it to me, or maybe I'm just overlooking. I don't know, or reading too much into it. But let's continue. Let's continue with this claim.
Numbers game, and the odds are in your favor as a woman. But none of this happens unless the man ejaculates in you. And so you end up with this kind of shit right here. Now, I'm all for not taking care of another man's kids. The hell with that shit. But this right here, this is where it gets goofy. My body, my choice is a pro-choice argument. Do you understand my body, my choice also applies when a woman chooses to have the baby? If she keeps the baby, her body, her choice. Yeah, but you put her in a position to be able to make that choice. She wouldn't be able to make that choice if you didn't ejaculate in her. If you put a condom on, even though she didn't require you to, there's no sperm. There's no, and yes.
Hey, Mark say he ejaculate. He said he ejaculate. That's funny as hell, bro. Oh man.
Condoms are not 100%, but they are way better than not using any at all. So that argument's out the window. That's the fuckboy argument. Your condoms are not on 100%. A vasectomy is. You can get a vasectomy.
Hey, real quick, fellas, real quick. Since he brought up a vasectomy, are you men, are y'all willing to get a vasectomy? I'm just kind of curious behind this. Are y'all willing to get a vasectomy? Now, keep in mind, more modern day women are more than willing to get their tubes tied and stuff, right? They're quicker to get their tubes tied, and more modern day women are quicker to use all these experimental birth controls and contraceptives and stuff, right? To pollute their bodies and stuff, right? So my question to you, man, if the women are willing to do that, men, are you willing to do that? Use birth control or get a vasectomy. Y'all remember when I had did a live talking about this? Y'all remember when I did a show talking about this? So I'm kind of curious what y'all gonna say. I see you market country thugs say, let me translate to them. They say, hell no. George Chit Chat says she already scheduled her money boys. Oh man. So I'm kind of curious behind that. Y'all kind of see the double standard behind this, right? Where the men, they say, heck no, they're not gonna get a vasectomy. Heck no, I'm not gonna use no birth control prevention. But y'all women could do that. Y'all women could get y'all tubes tied. Y'all women can, when you use these experimental drugs to mess up your body, but we ain't gonna do it. The fuck. But let's continue, y'all. Let's continue. So far, you got an interesting claim so far, but I'm a rebuttal on though.
I'm gonna go ahead and click yes.
So really say
whose fault is it for creating single mothers? Women can't fuck themselves and have a baby. It doesn't work that way. The man has to insert his peen in her repeatedly and until he ejaculates in her.
This nigga must be streaming on YouTube because he set up here using all these rated G words. I'm just saying.
The man chooses to ejaculate in the woman. He does that on his own. He takes that upon himself to do that. She doesn't make him do it. She can't make him ejaculate in her. It doesn't work that way. It's a build-up. And he chooses to bust off in her. That's his choice. We're going to say women because we want to get in the group.
So,
Why you
it's his body,
group?
his choice, huh? I feel you, homie.
Knowledge, but not really. I'm joining the
Money
group
boy
so I
says
can
this
clown
sex
you clowns.
education.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I agree to the rules, blah, blah, blah. No hate speech or bullying, blah. Okay.
So apparently he's in it. Yeah, this is he on Facebook, so that's why he being all rated G.
New message: do not take.
Yeah, because when you be on Facebook, you gotta be all rated G on there, because Facebook will say a prayer where terminate your account for some stupid stuff. You know what I mean? That's the reason why I'm not even on Facebook no more. Period.
Take care of another man's stolen, non-custodial, or otherwise unwanted kids. So I know of a situation like that right now. And it is definitely making me see what a lot of these dudes is talking about. The woman knew she could get pregnant. She knew she was having unprotected consensual sex with this guy. She knew he didn't want to be a father. He never told her that he wanted to have children with her. He said he wanted to have kids, but he never said it with her. She allowed the scene he set, the game he played, to become the narrative. She really thought things were gonna go the way she thought they was gonna go, and he definitely let her know that he didn't want to be a father. He definitely let her know that he did not want to have children with her, and she still had the baby. And she doesn't see how she's culpable in any of this. She doesn't see how she created this set of problems for herself. And even the gentleman's mother shitted on her about it. So he doesn't want his own son because he doesn't want her. He's never told her that he loves her, and he wasn't in love with her. It was all some one-sided shit. So 6 on one side, half a dozen on the other. I get it. But he wouldn't be in that position if he used a condom and didn't ejaculate in her. Let me know what you think.
All right. So very, very interesting claim. Very interesting. Now, so his claim is this. He's using the example of what he's seen in this Facebook group, right? So he's basically saying this is that if this man, right, didn't want to procreate with this woman, right, then he should have had did his due diligence, and he should have did his due diligence to prevent her from being pregnant. He shouldn't have counted on her while using birth control or anything like that. He always should protect himself as well too. All right, so that's pretty much his claim that he's talking about. All right, and so the end result is that now this man is becoming a father to a child that he don't want, for the simple fact that he don't want the mother. You know what I'm saying? So also in this claim, he's basically saying that this man needed to take accountability for his actions. That's pretty much what he's also saying. Long story short, Okay. Now, real quick. Cole Black did say something interesting that I want to share with y'all. He said this. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. If we go up here. All right. So Cole Black, he said this: women are incentivized to have kids and men are not. And you want to know what? You want to know what? To be honest with you, and I have to be really honest with you. Living in the time in the generation that we're living in right now, and I honestly have to agree with that claim that women. It appears that women are more incentivized to have children or to get something out of it than men are. Now, y'all probably saying urban. Why you saying that? Why you agreeing with that? Why? Well, let's think about it. Let's think about it from both perspectives, all right? The only thing that a man get out of procreating and having children, the one thing he really get out of that is his legacy being left behind. That's it. That's really the only main incentive that he get out of it. He don't get no monetary incentive out of it or nothing like that. It does that. He get to be a father and watch his legacy grow and prosper. Then when he passed away, his legacy is living on through his seed or through his children. That's pretty much it when you think about it. But on the other hand, with the woman, it's different. And I have to be honest, it's different for real. You know what I'm saying? Like with the woman, they're more incentivized due to the different programs that the state acquired for them. Like say for example, when a woman has a child, right, automatically right off the bat, the state will pay for their pregnancy. The reason why I know is part of my career path. This is what I do. I help women qualify for different pregnancy programs in my state. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I do as a social worker. So I know. And so it is the program is income driven, but to be honest with y'all, there are many out there that that has a pretty good job. They have a pretty good job and they still qualify for these services. To be honest with you, they really do. And so right off the back on when they become pregnant, they are if they don't have no type of medical coverage through their employer, the state will pay for it. All the way into one term. You know what I'm saying? 2 term, being delivery and everything. You know what I mean? Um, let's say after when the woman had the child, right? Guess what? The state is providing for them. The state is providing for them. The other program in my state is known as WIC, meaning that this program is what help provide nurturing services for the woman, for the child and the woman. Where they can go and get benefits. You know what I'm saying? If they're using any type of formulas, whatever, all they got to do is provide a voucher, and they could go get formula for the child. If they're not breastfeeding a child, they can go get formula or different things like that at their store. So there are some other programs too for the woman. Another one, the biggest center program out there is that, let's say for example, just like what this gentleman was talking about earlier, right? Let's say for example that the one father don't want to have nothing to do with the child. Guess what's out there? You guessed it, the Office of Attorney General, Child Support Division. So all the woman had to do is go and apply for child support. And once when they go in on apply for child support, they being incentivized, meaning that the state is it's a twofold. Well, it's a double-edged sword. Let's say, for example, that the father is. They find out who the father is, right? And that father is working. What they're going to end up doing is going and sharing about 25% of their father's gross wages. They garnish about 25% of his gross wages. And that's just for one child. Let's say that they can't find who the father is. The state will fully fund the child support and will pay the mom child support. Funded through the state. There are other programs out there as well too that incentivize. Who mentioned that? Who mentioned welfare? Somebody mentioned welfare. Oh, Sweet Widow. Yeah, she mentioned on welfare. Not many desire to make babies to get welfare. Well, I can't to this right here. I can't to have to disagree with you on that, because through my experience, through my professional experience, I have witnessed a lot of women purposely become pregnant just so they could be on the system, just so the state could take care of them. Now, the other programs that are out there that be incentivized for them is food stamps. There's another program they call it TANF, but basically TANF is basically that they'll give them a card and they will give them a cash allowance every month. But the only thing about it is that once when that child gets up in school age, they're required to find a job by being on TANF or on that cash assistance program. So that could be on food stamps, that could be on the cash assistance program, and on top of that, the state will want to provide what is known as Medicaid to them as well too. Medicaid will not only pay for the medical insurance expenses for their mom, but it will pay for the medical expenses for that child too, all the way up to that child turning 19 years old. So that's why I say that Cold Black statement, right? That's why I say I can agree with him on that statement that women are more incentivized than men are because of all these state funded programs that they can instantly qualify for. Versus you know what I'm saying, a man. Men are too much not incentivized because according to according to the policy of every state, no matter what state that you reside in, every state look at the man as being the sole beneficial or the sole provider, meaning that man, is responsible for bringing in the income. Period. Now, once we read it, that statement that is partly true. Do you know that the percentage of men being on welfare is very low versus women? There are more women on welfare than men. Do y'all also know that it's more Caucasian people that's on the welfare system than African American people? By the way, just in case if y'all want to know that too. So trust me, I know. But yeah, it's but just like I say, it's very difficult for men to get on any type of welfare system based on what I just stated about that. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard for them to get on that. Very hard. So yeah, so that's why I say I can honestly agree with Cold Black statement on that they're more incentivized. They get more out of it than the men do. Let's look at another one situation too. Let's say, for example, that both the man and the woman actually did plan to have a child, right? They both plan to have a child, and they end up conceiving the child together on the love child, right? There's something end up happening in their marriage and stuff, right? Where they end up getting a divorce. Guess who's more than likely is going to become primary custodial of that child when they be divorced? You guess it, the woman. Automatically, no matter what state you in, they automatically will make the child go with the woman. Automatically. Now, there's only one exception to the rule, y'all. There's only one exception to the rule. Now, if the one woman is mentally unfit to take care of that child, guess what? That is the only time. That is the only time that the child will go to the father. That's the only time. But other than that, 9 times out of 10, the state will grant custody to the mom, because the state already know that they could grant custody, not only custody to that mom, but they already know that they could automatically put that mom on the state funded system, which is known as welfare to us, to take care of that mom and that child. And all it is truth, because like I said, based on my profession as a social worker, this is what I do every single day. So yeah. All right, so I think it's another video that I want to share with y'all. I think I see one more I want to share with y'all real quick. Then I'm going to fully give y'all my perspective about this topic, okay? Let me see if I can find it. Goodness. No. These other videos, it's talking about y'all remember I think almost like about 3 months ago, y'all remember when that baby mama did that skit, right? Y'all remember when that baby mama did that skit with our old boy pulling up to her house and only gave his son that McDonald's food? That's basically what they talking about in all these videos, which I actually did a live about that too, y'all. Talking about that, but that's neither here nor there. So you saying so I say that women don't work? No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm not saying that women don't work. I'm saying that it's certain. Some of your sisters don't like to work. I'm not saying all women don't like to work. Some of your sisters don't like to work. Through my experience, I have experience and I deal with it every single day. Some of them honestly do not want to work because they know they're being incentivized. That's the honest truth. It's not that they're incapable of working. It's just that they don't want to. Like, and to be honest with you, if you think about it from another perspective, if you're being incentivized with all these different state funded programs and they literally taking care of you, why would you want to work? When you think about it from a logical point of view, why would you want to work? Why would you? Then on top of that too, y'all got to understand this too. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all have to understand that women period are hypergamous, meaning that they always look for someone to take care of them, even though they're well capable of taking care of themselves, especially modern day women. They're well capable of taking care of themselves. But however, when push comes to shove, they want somebody to take care of them. This is the reason why men, when you get into a relationship with women and stuff, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why if that man is be able to take care of their whole entire household, guess what that woman is going to do? 9 times out of 10, she is not going to want to work. Or if she do work, she's not going to work a full-time job. She may work a part-time job or whatever. But if that man is taking care of all the bills or whatever, she ain't going to want to work. She ain't going to see a reason why she should work. But like I say, she may get a part-time job just so she won't be bored or anything like that. But at the end of the day, she ain't going to want to work at all because women are hypergamous. In nature, women are hypergamous. They want people to take care of them, you know, even though they're well capable of take care of themselves. So I can't find this other video, y'all. So all right, so we're gonna do this. I'm going to segue into my my perspective about this, all right? Because I was trying to look for this video, but I can't find it while I was talking to y'all. Ooh, look at me. Hey, by the way, y'all see my camera? Y'all see my camera? This is my laptop camera, all right, by the way. That's my laptop camera. Yeah, y'all can see the total difference between my my laptop camera and my actual real camera. But let's gonna talk about it, y'all. Let's gonna talk about it. Now, these are a couple of videos that I share with y'all. It gave 2 different perspectives. All right. Now, here's my perspective about this situation dealing with should a man be obligated to take care of another man's child? All right. Now, first of all, notice the key word that I'm using right now is obligated. Is a man obligated to take care of another man's child? Is he obligated? That's the key word. Now, my response behind it is that a man is not obligated to take care of another man's child. He's not obligated. But however, if he chooses to take care of another man's child, then by all means, he should. Once again, he is not obligated to take care of another man's child, but however, if he chooses to take care of another man's child, then by all means, do it. By all means, do it. Now, you should be asking the question, well, Urban, what are you talking about obligated? What do you mean by obligated? Obligated basically means that it's enforced, that by law, he got to do this. That's what it's talking about. And so he's not obligated to take care of another man's child. He's not. Now, some of y'all would say, well, what about when they get married? What about that? What about that? Isn't he not the guardian, or is he not the custodial, or anything like that? Or, he become a stepfather and stuff like that? True, but yet it's still, he's not obligated. He's not. True enough, he could have legal guardianship, but here's the but part about it. It is up to that mother to either relinquish guardianship or not. Let me say it again. It's up to that mother to either relinquish the guardianship or not. So here's a question, and this for the ladies. Here's this question for the ladies. Ladies, be honest. Be 100% honest with yourself. Are you willing to let a man who's not the father of your children have guardianship and have authoritarian power over your children, especially when it's not his? Let's be realistic about it. Let's have a conversation about it. Now, I know some of y'all would say, Urban, if he's a good man and this and that and that, then okay, I got you. If he's a good man, then I don't mind. But, here's the but, long as he don't do nothing abusive to my child, long as he don't do anything abusive to my child, then it's fine. Right off the bat, that's an automatic red flag right there. PMP was so with it. That's an automatic red flag right there. Because if that be the case, ladies. So by you making that statement, right, that means that you don't fully trust the man that you're with. Because in the back of your mind, you thinking that if you give that man authoritarian power over your children, automatically in your mind, you thinking that man is going to be abusive. You thinking that man is going to be not only abusive, you're thinking that man is going to be narcissistic, meaning that you right off the bat do not trust that man. You only trust him to a certain extent. You only trust him to a certain extent. And that's it. When it comes down to him trying to be a parent over your child, guess what? If you want to make a certain decision, like especially a certain disciplinary decision of your child, guess what's going to happen? You're going to want him to discuss it first with you, instead of allow him to just be the parent and trust in the decision that he make. You're going to want him to discuss it with you first. Then if he don't discuss it with you first, guess what? You're going to end up having a conversation about it. You're going to challenge his authority. And you're going to challenge his authority not only privately, but you're also going to challenge his authority publicly in front of your children. Then the moment when your children sees that right, guess what? Automatically, your children are going to be thinking, well, he doesn't have authoritarian power over me. He got to get approved to my mom, so therefore, I could do whatever the hell I want to do. I could say whatever the hell I want to say. because I know that he cannot discipline me and mom can. And typically, this is what happens in these scenarios. Now, sweet reader, she said a good woman would not be in a relationship with a man that she can't trust around her children. I agree. I agree. But however, there are women out there, sweet reader, who are like that. They trust the man, right? They trust him, but they don't trust him with her children. And this is pretty evident, right? Too. This is pretty evident, y'all, for real. But the reason why I'm talking about this scenario is because this is like an everyday scenario that men and women go through, and this is one of the main arguments that the manospheres talk about as well too. So therefore, they say, nope, nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. I'm not going through all that headache. And this is another reason why, the same type of men that I'm talking about, right? This is another reason why they will have a sexual relationship with the single mother, right? They'll have a sexual relationship with her, but they don't want to be in a committed relationship or try to marry out or anything like that because they don't want to deal with that first scenario that I'm talking about. They don't want to deal with it. Now that's one situation why they said that men are not obligated, and this is also the reason why I say that men are not obligated to do it. But however, if they choose to do it, then that's different. Now, here's another thing too that I want to bring to y'all attention too. Do y'all know that a lot of women have a entitlement mentality dealing with, especially with their children, right? Well, what do you mean by that, Urban? I mean that women have this entitlement mentality, thinking that a man better take care of their child. They have an entitlement mentality of saying that not only a man better take care of their child, but my child is part of the package deal. Meaning that if you don't accept my child, then you cannot accept me. If you don't take care of my child the same way how you take care of me, then it's a no-go. If you don't treat my child as a father, unlike what the current father is doing, then it's a no-go. Then it's a no-go. Now, by me stating this, do I disagree with the whole notion of we all a package deal and stuff like that? Do I agree with that? Absolutely, I do. I agree with that. I do. Because it's impossible for you to only accept the mom, but not accept the children. It had to be literally something mentally wrong with you to only accept the mom, but not accept the children. So yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. The time when I was a single father to my children and stuff, right? I had the same exact mentality. Is that, hey, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm a package deal. I got my children here. If the person who I seek to marry, if she don't accept my children the same exact way, not only accept, but if she don't um show, you know what I'm saying, love and respect for my children the same way how she love and respect me, then it's a no-go. We can't do it. We cannot do it. And now it's not because, you know what I'm saying, my children are, my relationship stuff like that. Where some women do that. They do make their children be part of the relationship because they be with their children for so long that their children literally becomes the husband to them. And I'm not talking about this situation. It's some men that do that as well too, where they'll make their children become the wife for their relationship. But I'm not talking about that situation. I'm just talking about just showing respect. Now, what P and P said here, he said men are obligated to take care of their own children, but if they choose to take care of another man's child, that's their personal choice. Also, the mother must set expectation for who they're dating. That's facts, bro. 100% facts. I agree. That is facts. With your long paragraph writing self. The fuck. But yeah, that's facts, bro. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Now, once again, notice the key word that I'm using is obligated. Obligated. No, you're not obligated. And this same thing goes for the woman as well too. I know I'm talking about the men, but this same situation goes for the woman too. Like say for example, you're a woman, you're into a relationship with a single father, right? That woman is not obligated to take care of his children. But if she chooses to do that, then that's her choice. That is 100% her choice if she choose to do that. Absolutely, it is. Absolutely, it is. But like I say, there are women out there that's up here making this false narrative saying that, oh yeah, you're obligated, you're supposed to be doing this, you're supposed to do that. Then they end up emasculating that man, talking about, well, you're not a man because you're not mentoring my children. You're not mentoring my children. And the first thing that man say, well, where the hell are they daddy at? Why they daddy is not doing this? Why they daddy not doing this? Oh, because he's a deadbeat dad. Oh, okay. So explain it to me. How did he become a deadbeat dad? What was the situation? And you know what, y'all? Every time when I ask a woman this, they'll say that, and I ask them why was the reason that they believe the father's a deadbeat dad. They always give me the same answer, which is it always be a victimized answer. You know what I'm saying? Where they make themselves prepare the victim and he's the enemy. A lot of them use this narrative now to my way. He was a narcissist. He's a narcissist. That man's a narcissist. So that's why he's a deadbeat dad. I'm like, okay, he's a narcissist. So you mean to tell me that you sit up here literally let this narcissistic man nut up in you and you gave him the blessing of having a seed. And you knew that he was a narcissist. But you grant him the greatest gift that you could possibly grant a man. But yet he was a narcissist. He wasn't too much of a narcissist by you procreating with him, right? So what happened? Well, what's the real reason? Then once when I start asking triggering questions about that, right? It always come to the same end goal where at the end of the day, they either got tired, they either got bored being in a relationship with that man, or they just chose wrong. They seen this dude looking good, and they allow their feelings and their emotions dictate their logic and reasoning. And therefore, they end up on having a night or many nights with this man. Then thinking on their mind just because this dude is stroking them a certain way, making them feel good physically and mentally, they thinking that this man could be the one, that they could lock this dude in, that this dude will settle down with them. But knowing that this dude is narcissistic, knowing that this dude is a fuck boy and all the stuff, they're knowing that. And so they attempt that. Then when the dude give him pushback, oh, he's evil, he's this or that. No, I mean, we got to know the things that I know he was a fuckboy and stuff like that, but at the same time, you still got to take accountability for your decision. Because, ladies, do y'all not understand that? Do y'all not understand that y'all control the relationship and also y'all control sex? Let me say that again, ladies. Y'all control the relationship. Y'all control sex. This is the reason why women are running around here saying my body, my choice. To be honest, it's a fair statement because it's true. It's her body, her choice. Because the moment when a man step outside and do things that she don't want, guess what? She could exercise her rights, right? So the woman controls her body, controls sex. Then the other part about women control the relationship is this. At any given time, that woman could terminate that relationship for whatever the reason it may be. She could terminate the relationship because she's bored. She could terminate the relationship because she been being with her work husband so long that now she thinking her work husband is her actual husband, and she wants to be in a relationship with her work husband now to turn into the husband, and so she'll terminate the relationship for that reason. She terminate the relationship because she's going on a spiritual journey and she don't want to be in a relationship no more. But whatever the case may be, she could terminate that relationship, end it right then and there. And ain't nothing a man could do about it. We could beg, we could plead. Some of my homies and stuff, literally going insane over a woman, simply trying to figure out the why, and this woman just don't want to be in a relationship with him no more, trying to figure out why he went crazy. But there ain't nothing he could do about it. Just like that R. Kelly song. Ain't nothing he could do about it. Nothing. So yeah, the woman controls the relationship and she controls her body, which is sex. She controls that. She do. Now earlier that dude was mentioned about, old boy, using contraception and stuff like that, right? Now I was agreeing with him. I agree with him on the part that you should wrap it up and all this stuff there, right? But at the same time, like I say, women control sex as well too. Meaning that. All it takes for a woman to say one thing to a man, and I guarantee that that man will instantly take that condom off. Kid you not. I guarantee that man would take that condom off by this woman say this one thing. Y'all want me to reveal to you what she'll say, and it'll drive a man crazy, and he'll immediately slap that condom off. Finna put y'all on some game tonight. All that woman got to say is this. Baby, I want to really feel you. I'm gonna say it again. Baby, I want to really feel you. then it's gonna drive that man crazy. Like, feel me, because when she say that, right, what she doing, she's manipulating that man in a way where she's stroking his ego. And women know that us men, we're driven by our pride and our ego as well too. So immediately in our mind, we think like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? I thought that, you know, she is feeling me. I thought she is feeling. I thought she is. I'm doing a good job. Then she gonna say, no, baby, that ain't what I'm talking about. See, this condom thing is not working. I want to really feel you because I know once when you take it off, you'll feel good, and I'll love it. I'll do all this moaning and all this stuff too. Then by us being in the moment, we think it logically. That's the course of action. But then we start thinking like, hope. Then we like, okay, so you're on you're on birth control, whatever. Then she say, yeah. I'm on birth control, but be lying like ain't nothing. She ain't really on birth control. She is not on birth control at all. But she done stroke your ego, and next day, taking that condom off, and bam, congratulations. Congratulations. So this is the reason why I say women control sex as well too. Men, as much as our pride and ego think that we control the sex and stuff like that, but we don't. We don't. And I'm telling you this from one man to another. I'm telling you this, that we don't. We only got one job to do, and that's the one, blow it back out. That's our job. Kid you not. Kid you not. That's the only job we got to do. But other than that, the woman control all that, bro. All that. The woman controls how you do it, everything. You may be thinking that you're in control, but everything that's happening to her, guess what? She is instructing you how to do it, bro. She's telling you step by step what she want and how the way she want it. If she wants you to beat it up, guess what? It ain't you saying that you're going to beat it up. It's her guiding you to what she want. It's her. It is her. Kids are not. And all of this is dealing with the psychology of sex, all right? And all this also dealing with, what I've been talking about the longest, about women being master manipulators. Just like I say, I'm not exaggerating when I say women are master manipulators. They really are. They really are. Some women are master manipulate in bad ways. Some women master manipulate in good ways. That could be beneficial, but it is encoded in a DNA to be master manipulators from birth. They're automatically master manipulators from birth. I'm a father with daughters, and from the moment my daughters was born, they was already master manipulating me, because it was already encoded in their DNA to do that. Even without them being aware of that's what they do. It's already encoded into their DNA to do it. Already encoded. That's why women say that our daughters wrap us around our finger. That's why they say that. It's because women know that women are master manipulators. Every woman, daughters, girls, all of them, they're master manipulators. Just saying. Just saying, y'all. Now, once again, the man is not obligated, but it do be women out there that try to use this narrative saying that the man's supposed to be obligated to take her child, when that's not true. That's not true. And y'all want to know another sad thing about it? Matter of fact, me and me and Part of My Presence, we actually did a lot of talking about this on one day too, where we showing the video of this dude that got murdered. He showed up to the baby mom house, and the dude ended up putting the gun out and killing them in front of everybody, right? Some of these women would do that. That they'll sit up here and put it into this dude head, thinking that he's the sole father to a child don't even belong to him. In his mind, he literally is thinking that. He literally thinking that he's obligated to everything. You know what I mean? And so in his mind, he's going to do what he's designed to do, which is to provide and protect. So in his mind, he think he provided, he think he's protected, but in reality, that woman does manipulate him. So he's not obligated, but now he's he's been manipulated. He's been bamboozled. And so now he's up here fighting over a child. And that's why we be having these baby daddy dramas and stuff too. That's why we be having these baby daddy dramas, y'all. Because the mom is up here manipulating the dude that she's with. And sit up here to stroke his ego and all the stuff, saying that, yeah, you're a better father than my baby daddy. Destruct this dude's ego. Then on top of that, they had sex with this dude, manipulating him even further. And so now in his mind, he really is thinking that for real. Then don't even know the situation. Don't even know what went down. Or anything like that. So yeah, once again, men, you're not obligated to take care of another man's child. You're not obligated. But if you choose to do that, that is totally on you. If you choose to do that, if you choose to want to take care of that child and mentor that child, stuff like that, that's very noble of you to do it. There's nothing wrong with it. By all means, you feel you need to do it, do it. A matter of fact, this is what I do with my children, with my stepchildren. I know that I'm not obligated to take care of them, but I assume the role to take care of them for the simple fact that I want to be the example for them. I want to help raise and take care of them. You know what I'm saying? To the best of my ability. You know what I mean? So that's why I choose to do it. A matter of fact, me and Mrs. Urban, we actually had this conversation. This conversation that I'm talking to y'all about tonight, we actually had this conversation too prior before, we really got serious dating. Then we ended up talking about it again later too. But we was talking about that. And so I was asking her the same thing well, do you think that I'm obligated to take care of your children? And do you feel that you're obligated to take care of mine? And so we had that conversation, and I told her straight up, look, I'm not obligated to take care of your children, even if we go into a relationship and we get married. And so I'm not obligated to do that. But however, by being the person that I am and being the man that I am, I'm choosing to do that for the simple fact that I want to be a living example for them. I want to be a mentor to them. So when they get older, they'll know exactly how to vet out a good man, because they'll see the image through me as being a good man or being a good father to them. Likewise, the same thing with her as being a good woman, that they'll see a good woman, and when they get older, they'll be able to the boys will be able to vet out a good woman. So that's why we had that conversation. That's why I choose to do that. That's why I choose to do it. Which at the end of the day, it's my personal choice, or our personal choice that we choose to do that. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with that. But we did let each other know right off the bat about the expectations behind that, so we both could have an understanding behind it. And I believe that also in these type of situations, that communication is the key. You just can't go into the relationship and assume that this is what's going to be. Especially you ladies. I'm talking to y'all ladies. Y'all cannot go into a relationship assuming that this man is going to automatically going to be obligated to take care of your children if you're a single mother. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. It is important for you to have that conversation to see where that man mentality is at. It's important. It's important for you to ask the right triggering questions to actually make him think logically about the situation. That way you'll know. You'll know. Then from there you can make the determination whether if you want to continue to pursue the relationship or not. It is your choice. But you got to communicate effectively. You got to. You got to put it out there. You can't be afraid to have these tough triggering conversations with each other. Because what's going to end up happening is that if you don't have this conversation right, if you don't have this conversation, and then get into a relationship, ultimately y'all probably not getting married, then y'all both is under an assumption instead of knowing, then guess what? All parties involved is ultimately going to get hurt. That mom, that dad, and the children too, as well too. So it's better right off the bat y'all communicate. Y'all communicate your relationship. And I believe that that's what, to be honest with you, that's what's lacking in relationships, period. Because sometimes we enter into relationships, right, without just talking to each other. What we do, we initially do the interview phase, right, where, you go out on a date, right, and you just ask the basic retarded questions that we be asking. What's your favorite food you like to eat? What restaurant you like to go to? What's your favorite color? All these old crazy, retarded, stupid questions that don't mean nothing. What time you wake up in the morning? All these irrelevant questions instead of asking the more challenging questions. Asking the real questions. But we get caught up in the moment. Get caught up oh man, girl, man, you look good. I can't wait for you to back that ass up. Oh man. Dang, daddy, you look so good. I can't wait till you smash me. Can't wait for you to smash me. Caught up in the moment. Instead of being, adult about the situation and communicating. Oh, Trey, he said this on stepdads will forever hear you ain't my daddy. That's partially true, bro. It's situations where, in fact, the stepdad will hear that, but there are other situations where the stepdad will never hear that throughout his whole tenure of being a stepfather to the child. He'll never hear that, even if that child get upset with him. He'll never hear that. He'll never hear that. Yeah, PMP. So, you say I salute stepdads because there's a high level of generosity that comes with it. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Let's say, y'all, did Cole Black, he's saying that saying that men who are stepdads are real men. This example of manipulation he's speaking of, yeah. But then like I say, you just don't know you just don't know the situation, because like I say, some people, some women would not tell you the full truth about they past experience with their young child's father. They only would tell what they want you to know, but they won't tell the actual truth. And it's the same thing with some men too, with their child mother or their baby mama. They want to tell you the full story. They want to be transparent to tell you the full story about everything that went down. They only going to paint a certain narrative that they want you to know. And like I say, I ain't saying that's with every situation, but there's a lot of situations that is like that. He said, if I become a stepdad, I want my stepson to write a song and go by me like Shaq. Sure, I hear that, bro. I hear that. But to be honest with y'all, right? I actually enjoy being one stepdad to Mrs. Urban Children. I really do. I enjoy every moment of it, for real. I enjoy every moment of it because it's every opportunity that I could be of what's the best word to say, to be of a service to them, and not only be of a service to them, but I spend every moment being a living example towards them too, to the best of my ability. Now I don't one thing that I don't do is that I don't make myself to be better than their father. Okay. Once again, I do not make myself to be better than their father, nor I do not say triggering things to talk down on their father, neither. I don't want to talk down on their father as well, neither. I don't. Because that's part of me being the example. You know what I mean? You said, did I get a cash prize for Armando? No. Was I supposed to? I didn't know I was getting a cash prize from him. Yeah, was I supposed to get a cash prize? Or are you talking to me, Trey? I wasn't even aware of that. I was not even aware of that, bro. If you're talking to me. If you're talking to me. But yeah, other than that, y'all, so my my whole conclusion on this matter, like once again, I can understand where the men from the manosphere is coming from for us, this whole notion about being stepfathers. Look, if you don't want to be a stepfather, then by all means you don't have to be a stepfather. You're not obligated to do that. But at the same time, if you don't want to be a stepfather, then by all means, you need to make that expectation being known to that woman that you're in a relationship with. If it's a sexual relationship or a relationship, you need to make that be known right off the bat that you're not trying to be her children's stepfather or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make that known. You have to be a man enough and tell that woman that. You got to do that. At the same token, ladies, if your one intuition is telling you that man do not want to be a father to your children, you need to act on it, follow that. Don't be second guessing it. Don't be trying to manipulate it to make that person be what it is because he didn't stroke you right, or he's making you feel a some type of way. If he's showing that sign, then you need to act upon that, right? And you need to ask some questions like, "Hey, I got kids, right? So you trying to be a father for my kids or what?" If you say no, then you got your answers. Then that is up to you. Just like I say, you control the relationship, so it's up to you to end that relationship for your benefit, not only yourself or for your children. So yeah. Oh no, I didn't do that. No, I didn't even talk to her on Gay. I didn't talk to Gay today. I didn't know. I didn't know. But yeah, other than that, y'all, that's pretty much it that I have on this topic. I hope that I gave y'all, this like I always give you a different perspective about this situation. This not a panel thing tonight, as y'all can see. I'm not inviting no one up, but I just want to give y'all a different perspective about this. Present to y'all what everybody's talking about. Give you the problem. Like I always talk about accountability parts, then also throw out some different solutions that you could possibly do. Now it's up to you if you want to do it or not, because like I say, it's it's y'all life. I'm not here to control. I'm here to throw it out there. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So hope that the things that I share with y'all, it just give you something to think about. And this particular topic that I'm talking to y'all about tonight. But one of the key things that, once again, I want to reiterate is that out of everything that I said right, communication is the key. Well, effective communication is the key, especially deal with this sensitive topic, talking about, do you want to be a stepfather or not, or if men are obligated to be stepfathers or not. It's important for y'all to have that effective communication and talk about this. If not, then there's going to be a whole lot of misunderstanding and a whole lot of messed up stuff that shouldn't happen. All right. So that's pretty much it. If for tonight, y'all, I'm going to I think I'm gonna do the House of Urban Lounge tomorrow night. But just like I told y'all, I'm going to I'm being in Austin tomorrow. Texas and was that Texas Arkansas game, whatever. I'm being in Austin tomorrow. So if I make it back in time, then I'll do my House of Urban Lounge. If not, then y'all know why. I'm probably still out of town. So, but y'all tune into that. I may do a show live where I'm out there in Austin too. So I was thinking about that, but we'll see. But other than that, y'all enjoy the rest of the night. Y'all have one good weekend, and like I always y'all continue to fight fates with faith, and I will see y'all again next time. Sweet Rita, hey, peace out, y'all. Peace out.
I don't care how long it take to get an op back. All my niggas outside, steak, bitch, we out back.